Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, home to the Toledo Rockets. A full house is in store, and so too, a terrific matchup in this one. The Rockets will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the UCLA Bruins offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players that coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing in 4th down. The Bruins will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Rockets offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes.
Going for a big play right off the bat. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Yeah, and that's tough, man. Golly, you got him wide open, and that cat can roll. You're not talking about, a guy that's an average runner on the outside. You got to give him a little bit of a chance to run underneath that, put a little more air underneath it, but he just overshoots the run.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Rockets will send out the punt unit. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got him. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Bruins want to tempo. He'll pull it on the read. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. Shakes off the defender. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready.
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, UCLA! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Rudolph. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fires left. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got a little space. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass from the jet sweep. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Just run something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
He might want another play. To the air, it's Gleason. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And the Rockets have this offense rolling. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Finds the big tight end. Pulled down for the tackle.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got his man on the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Right on the money. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to throw again. A little screen to the running back. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point was good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Rudolph. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
The coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
He fires one deep down the right side. Picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field and trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here.
There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Touchdown!
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Buckeyes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I remember the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in a great position to come up with that interception.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Takes the handoff. It's popped. Powering through the defender. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Sooners trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Touchdown, Sooners. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things the defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull him and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up on the 17-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. Boom. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Saying. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw yet again. He makes the grab. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Leads the ball to the 33. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he swings it deep back to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Defense is coming after him. Catch made by the tight end. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. With the play fake, looking to pass it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Saying. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they flip into the field. We're set for the second quarter.